We're trying something new. I should have opened this already. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm just gonna record myself putting this in a case that I bought for it. Not doing anything fancy, anything crazy. And these are the acrylics that I like to use. It's kind of like a Lego fitting. Is that a correct description? Yeah, the pieces just kind of fit together. There's no magnetic pieces. Yeah, and I prefer this over the magnetic stuff. Not that I've tried the magnetic stuff, but my brain just tells me that this will work better. Just because I feel like the magnetic pieces, like if you bump it or something, it might come apart. This is supposed to be the right size for it. There's a little ding there, little dent. Anyway, so we'll just kind of fit this together first. Probably shouldn't move this thing around as much. Let's see if this actually fits, which it should. This one's kind of a loose fitting here. Okay, we'll just set this aside. Put this right there. Just want to see that it fits. Oh my god. Be more careful. Almost bumped the box. I'm kind of in an awkward position too because of my camera setup. Not used to making this style of video, so it's kind of learning in the process. Okay, should fit like a glove. Ooh, it sure does. Look at that. It's not a super tight fit. There's some play in there. But, I mean, it's basically the right size. Nice, okay. So I can start to take this apart. Okay. Yeah, so I bought I bought this box. I think I paid like, it was around $200. It was like 190 or something. When I first heard about this, I actually got on eBay. Nobody else really had them, and I was actually, I was kind of unhinged. It was late at night, and there was somebody that was selling them for like, I think it was 1,200 total, and I actually put an offer in for, I think it was 1,000. I was willing to pay $1,000 for 3 boxes, one of each, and luckily my offer got rejected, because that would have been pretty crazy. I ultimately got all 3 of them for 600, about 200 each, so I didn't do too bad given what they're worth now. They've definitely appreciated some. They're about double now. I wonder if I need to wipe this down or anything. I'm kind of thinking I should. I don't know if I want to just... I think I'll be fine just putting it in there. Like that. Damn, I don't want to get my fingerprints on it. I just did. I could just wipe it down with my shirt. Okay, and we'll do this piece. Yeah, I wish I could have gotten 2 of each, but that would have been about 1,200, and it obviously adds up. It's a lot of money to put down. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. I've seen the cards online. They're pretty cute. I don't know that I'll ever get to see the cards personally myself. If I do, I'd probably end up buying them open. Because if I end up getting more of those boxes, I'm keeping them sealed, and I'm obviously not going to open this one, like, ever. I'm just going to keep it in my sealed collection. Okay, there's that piece. So I can start piecing this together. There we go. It's kind of curious how each box kind of has its own value. They're all Pikachu promo cards inside, but they're each different illustration, different artwork. But it's definitely curious seeing how each has their own value. Some people like one box more than the other. Which is understandable. I think I'm in agreement with everybody else with the market. The one with The one with Latios is definitely one of the cuter ones. There it goes. Okay. Oh man, this is such an awkward position to be recording in. I'm hunched over. I don't know how interesting this video is going to be. I mean, I can edit it. I can chop it up, cut out the silent parts, but I'm probably just going to put this up pretty much raw, in its raw form. I'm trying to pivot to more long form videos, but I'm so used to making the shorts, not used to making long form videos. The last video I put up was like a year ago. So yeah, definitely been a while there. I need to create like a script so I have something to talk about. I'm not a very talkative person, so I'm not used to just rambling on about random stuff or telling stories. That'd be great if I had good stories to tell, keep everybody entertained as I'm doing this. But hopefully the video itself, what I'm doing, is entertaining enough and I'm recording it correctly. But yeah, like I was saying, this style of acrylic, it just seems safer to me, more secure. Like if I put this box somewhere up on a shelf and it got bumped around, I mean, I feel pretty safe that the box inside is safe. And I feel like if the case is magnetic, the box, like the magnetic part of the box could just come off if you bump it the wrong way. I just don't feel like it's as secure. Ooh, nice. It's pretty satisfying. Okay. I can stick this in here. Have to be careful. Probably should have. Nice. Okay. I didn't really need to buy these acrylics. I was storing the box in a box. It was relatively secure, but it's just so satisfying putting your sealed collection in an acrylic case process, and you can handle it more easily. Pull it out, enjoy it. So that's kind of the idea behind this. I can handle this and not be worried that I'm gonna damage the box. Okay, she's in there. Pretty snug. exciting. Okay, let's start taking off the rest of it. I suppose I could do some sort of a time lapse too. That's probably what I'll end up doing. That's probably where these future videos. That's probably what future videos will end up looking like as I do this a little more. Is I'll have a bunch of time lapses. Or, you know what I could do? I could just shut up. There's an idea. Oh, so satisfying. I almost feel like I could make some sort of ASMR video. Like just kind of have myself doing this. Not even worry about recording myself. Not worry about filling in the silence with random rambling. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some feedback from you guys, and you guys can tell me if I should just shut up and record the video. I should have saved this for last. That looks so cool. Yeah, these acrylics are pretty high quality. They're not super expensive. They are kind of expensive for like bigger boxes, like the Classic Collection or the Prismatic UPC. But I think for the Classic Collection, that's one of the most expensive acrylics that this seller has. Luna Fabrications. I think the Classic Collection acrylic is like $100, which, dude, that's a hefty price given that that Classic Collection itself isn't super valuable. This one was like, I paid around 20 bucks for it. So it makes sense given the value of this box. Okay. Now I can appreciate this box in all its glory. Hold on. There we go. Oh yeah, I was saying these are pretty high quality acrylics. I might have to try comparing these acrylics to the magnetic ones. I haven't bought too many acrylic cases. All the ones that I have bought have been from this Luna Fabrications. I've seen some of the magnetic ones. It seems like there's slightly different styles. Is it laying flat? This kind of looks a little strange from over here, the way it's sitting. I guess. But yeah, I'll have to get a magnetic one and just do a comparison. I might end up being surprised with the quality of the magnetic acrylics. But I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna be sticking with this style, which it doesn't seem like this style is the most popular. Most of the acrylics that I see going around are the magnetic ones. Okay, last one. Alright, finished with this one. I'm gonna do the other ones too. I'll probably end up putting it in one video. That looks so cool, man. Super happy with these boxes. They're expensive, especially right now. I mean, I think this one's somewhere around $350, $300, and they're only gonna go up in price, especially once they stop printing these. So, yeah. If I had the money, I would probably still pay what they're going for right now, but I already have these, so I don't need to buy any more. Now I'm part of the club. I remember seeing the old Pokemon Center boxes, and I was always so jealous seeing the other YouTubers with them. Okay. Now we're going to do the next one. I guess the order kind of worked out, because I started off with the least popular one, and now this is the second most popular one. So cute. Yeah, so that's what I'm using. Luna Fabrication. Gonna put this one right there and start peeling this off. Yeah, I'll probably just do a time lapse, honestly, of this part. I don't have anything interesting to say. I didn't create a script or anything, or think of anything to talk about. I didn't really think it through, to be quite honest. I didn't think of how long this would take. The first one took me like 20 minutes, so this could easily go into an hour-long video. It's my pug that you hear in the background. He has like some skin issues, so he's always scratching himself. I definitely need to improve the camera setup. This isn't the most comfortable for me. I'm kind of hunched over and standing. don't know. I don't know if these acrylics are UV protective. I think they do have some sort of UV protection. I'd have to double check though. I'm still waiting on having like a full-fledged super awesome studio where I'm gonna have all my sealed collection displayed and my camera set up. Still don't have that, but it's definitely in the plans, and hopefully soon. And I'll be able to show off my sealed collection, probably have it in my videos, use it as a background, do like a walkthrough. I've been able to grow my collection pretty significantly, and I haven't been doing this very long. Ever since I started making the videos, that's basically when I started growing my collection. I definitely didn't have any sealed product in my collection. I just had vintage Pokemon cards. Excuse me. And yeah, I've grown my collection. I don't know if I want to talk numbers or specifics. I'm always hesitant and kind of worried that, yeah, you know, anything could happen, honestly. Like I'm online. You just never know with people. Information's out there. So yeah, just gonna keep that close to the chest. But yeah, I guess all I can say is that I've grown it pretty significantly. With time, you know, it's just gonna grow in value, and I'm gonna keep buying, so it's gonna keep growing, and then before you know it, I'll have a legit collection. Legit in the sense that it would be hard to replicate in terms of value anyway. And depending on how this video does, I mean, I don't imagine it's gonna do the best. Most of my other videos get 100, less than 100 views, but if there's, you know, just a little bit of interest in this type of video, I'll probably record myself doing other acrylics, because I definitely want to buy acrylics for like all of my sealed collection, pretty much all of it anyway. And any that I don't want to get acrylics for now, I probably will eventually, sometime down the road, the way things appreciate. But yeah, that's, if I make a video of myself doing this with every product that I have, that's going to be a lot of videos. Maybe if I have more interesting content to talk about, the videos will do better. That's what I've learned since I've been doing this, is a lot of people talk about the algorithm and the algorithm that, and they talk about it so abstractly, and it's like, yeah, there's an algorithm, but all it really comes down to is like, do you have an interesting video? Are you interesting? Do people want to watch you? And that's really it. If you make a good video and it's interesting, people are gonna watch it. People are gonna like it. Even if people don't interact with the video, they interact with it indirectly in ways that maybe they're not conscious about, like the amount of time they're watching it. Are they rewatching parts? Like, YouTube uses all that information, and so yeah, all that is to say, if I make an interesting video, you know, people are gonna watch this type of video, me doing this. But if I'm boring, like I'm being right now, talking about random stuff, then the video's not gonna do so hot. Like, ultimately, it doesn't really matter what you're even doing. But it does help having interesting content, even if the audio part of it isn't super interesting. Okay, so this one I'm gonna do the front part last. I'm gonna start with the little sides. If I do want to do ASMR, probably need to get a better mic with higher fidelity, and then have it pointed a certain way. Oh man, I need to be more careful with this mat. I feel like I'm just being really careless about it. I'm just kind of digging these edges into it. I probably already damaged it. Damn. I thought it would look good for the video, but I didn't think about damaging it. Oh, this is the front, dude. You said you were going to do that part last, and you forgot. It's funny, interesting, the way I've grown making these videos. I honestly used to be terrified of getting in front of the camera. Even now, I'm definitely aware that I'm not the person that should be in front of the camera. I'm the person that should be behind the scenes, doing the editing. But yeah, I mean, didn't really have a choice, I felt like, because when I first started making videos, I definitely learned that people wanna form a connection with you, get to know you. And so, yeah, I just felt like that was really the only way that I was gonna get the channel to grow, is just putting myself in front of the camera, even though I'm awkward and not the most interesting person, and I'm kind of monotone, Like, I know all these things, but I just love doing this. Like, I love opening Pokemon stuff, seeing all the things they do. It's just super fun, and it just brings the biggest smile to my face. Oh, dude, my back is hurting. Holy smokes. Probably look like an idiot, too. Hunching over. It's interesting. Oh shit. I'm kind of making a new connection with this box. This one seems kind of loose a little bit. I'm kind of realizing, and this might be super obvious to other people, but a lot of product, it's like the product isn't necessarily the packaging, right? Like, a lot of times it's the cards that are inside the product. But I feel like with this, it definitely does feel like the product is the whole package. Like the box, the outside box, and the card inside together, unopened, is the product, which makes sense if you keep it sealed. If you open it, then you're kind of directly saying the card is what matters, not the outside packaging. I don't know if that makes any sense. Man, I say the wildest shit. Super satisfying. Alright. 2 down. 1 more to go. Okay. This box feels a little loosey-goosey, but it's pretty firm. It's pretty tight. Oh man, it looks so freaking gorgeous. This is so dope, man. I wouldn't sell this if I was out on the street without any money. That's how much I like this stuff. Like, I could go broke and it would be hard for me to sell this. There's some damage right there. It's not on the box though, so super cute. Okay. Put that right there. And put this one right there. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's do the next one. Let's do the last one. The most popular one, the most expensive one. Beautiful. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to get that. Okay. Put it right there. Probably get to do this one a little quicker, maybe. Yeah, this is pretty fun. It's satisfying. I don't know if this video could quite be ASMR material. Probably not. Like if I was just completely silent and was doing this. Yeah, I don't think it qualifies for ASMR. It's not quite as satisfying, I think. I could be totally wrong. Got this part. Yeah, like that. I've never actually, I mean, I've seen a couple of ASMR videos, but yeah, not really a whole lot. So I'm not an expert there. But that's more of the style of video that I am more like appropriate for. Like, you know, no talking, just kind of doing things. But I don't know. I try. Do the best with what I have. It's not like I'm unhappy with myself, you know? It's not like I wish I was more charismatic or anything. It would be nice, but I'm cool with who I am. I'm comfortable being awkward, being a little weird. It's just who I am. Can't really change it. Could maybe be better about it, but I don't know. Got other things to do, like open Pokémon packs. I wonder if opening these boxes would get me any views. I don't really care so much about that. I do a little bit, but I mostly do this for myself, honestly. And I'm just kind of documenting, letting you guys into my little world. Okay. That was kind of another revelation that I had making videos, is when I first started, I kind of saw it as putting myself out there, like me trying to get access to the people on YouTube, but my thinking kind of changed on it. I realized that it's more reverse. Like I'm letting you guys into my world by putting my videos out there. So it's more of like giving you guys access to me, whoever wants it, you know, whoever's interested in me and what I do. But I feel like that mentality has helped me, because like I said, I feel like I'm doing this more for myself. And then whoever watches. If I only get 50, 100, 20 views, it's not the end of the world. I can just try again with another video. But the process itself was fun for me, you know, even if nobody else really finds it interesting. Like, I'd still be doing this, even if I wasn't recording it. I definitely wouldn't be talking as much, that's for sure. Probably be listening to music or something. Oops. I do feel like it's good practice to get my thoughts out, like express what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. Oh, there we go. All right. In you go, my friend. My legs are like cramping up from standing so awkwardly. Be kind of cool to use these in my shorts as the background. I never really had the intention of just using those two Pokemon boxes as my background, the golden box and the Charizard box, the Charizard UPC, but just kind of, you know, habit. Just kind of became the thing that I use for my shorts, and now I don't feel like I can change it. I feel like I have to use that. I don't have to, but kind of want to, you know? Need to check the juice on that. I do wonder, I don't keep up with like print runs and stuff, but I am wondering right now, like, if they're still printing these boxes, and if they are, how many boxes they plan on printing, when do they plan on stopping? Because all that's gonna have an effect on the value of the boxes. I did hear some talk on YouTube when these first came out that they would go down in price, like closer to retail. But yeah, that definitely didn't happen, and it's definitely probably not going to happen. I think it's more likely that these go up in price rather than go down. I feel like everybody wants them, and probably not enough people can get their hands on them, especially with the price right now. Price is pretty crazy. This is the most expensive one, and this one's like close to, I think it's $350. I want to say it was close to like, yeah, I just know that this one's the most expensive one. I want to say I've seen some people selling it for like 500, but I could be lying. I just feel like that's what I saw. I mean, I can always edit this after, but the actual prices going right now. Basically, these boxes are not affordable. Kind of like a lot of things in Pokemon right now. It's hard to afford anything. Can't even buy Japanese booster boxes, man. I'm kind of taking a break on all that. The prices are just ridiculous. I don't feel comfortable anymore overpaying. Like paying 130 for the newest set is crazy. Especially when you don't get anything. Like when you don't pull anything big. It hurts. And even if you do pull something pretty big, it's like it doesn't cover the cost that you put into the box. Okay. Whew. Last one. Some of my other acrylics, like the one that I have on the golden box, that one has a tighter fit, but that acrylic was made specifically for that golden box. I think these acrylics, they're actually, let me look. Yeah, so they're actually for like an older set. These are actually for the Pokemon Center Japanese Special Box, the previous one, I think. And the dimensions are maybe the same, but there's a little bit of wiggle room inside this acrylic with this box. So I don't know if, they were made specifically for this box. Okay, let's take a look at the box. Beautiful. So freaking cute. Looks 10 times cooler with the acrylic. The bottom. Oh. Oops. Got turned around there. Yeah. I don't know, hopefully this is kind of fun for you guys to watch. Just kind of rambled on for the longest time about nothing. But hopefully the content itself is kind of interesting. Looking at these boxes and seeing the acrylic. Alright. I'll catch you on the next one.